Hey, Pastor. I'll be here to interview you. And first of all, before we get started with the interview, I would love you to tell me your name.
Good day to you, and thank you for inviting me. My name is Pastor Itauma.
All right, thank you, Pastor. So, Pastor, can I call you Pastor Itauma? Is that okay with you?
Very good.
Thank you. So, I'll be interviewing you and I'll be asking you several questions. But the first question I'll be asking you is, me as a person, I would love to know the role of a pastor, because I'll be here looking up to you. So I want you to tell me what the role of a pastor is.
Thank you very much. A pastor is a spiritual leader in an assembly of the children of God. And the pastor is charged with the responsibility of bringing messages of God to the people and letting the people know the type of God that we have, the things that He expects of us, and then try to encourage the people to do the things that the Lord expects from them.
All right, thank you, Pastor. That was a very good answer for that. And the next thing I'm going to ask you is, did you ever imagine yourself being a pastor?
Not when I was young, but as I began to go and see things in the world, it occurred to me that there must be something more important for me to do in the world. And sometime when I was around 25, I decided to follow Jesus. And I began to study the Word. And the more I studied, I realized that I have a responsibility. And then I asked the Lord my God to give me a chance to work in His vineyard. And some 10 years ago, He gave me an opportunity to become a pastor.
That's very great to know, Pastor. And the next question which I have here, which I think from that I'll probably think the public will know and follow your ways, whereby they know being a pastor and working in God's way will be good. And the next question I have here is, what do you really love about your ministry of being a pastor?
What I love most is to talk about Jesus and talk about the things that He has done for me and what He can do for all others, because He came to save me, to buy me freedom. And then this freedom comes with joy. And so I like to share that with people and tell them that regardless of all the trials and tribulations, if only you will just come to Jesus and believe in Him, all your problems and afflictions will be taken away. That is the promise He gave to us.
Very great, Pastor. I hope I'm working that way, and so He can give me freedom, which He has given me already.
Sure will. It's a promise He promised.
And during this ministry, I probably know that it's not an easy road to take, and there should be some up and down along the path. And I would just want to know some brief hard situations you've actually gone through your ministry.
Well, the Bible says that when you have chosen to follow Jesus, there will be persecution. You will have difficulties. But if you believe in Him and surrender to Him, He will lead you through in all the things that He expects of you. Yes, I've encountered problems, particularly problems of being able to come up exactly with the will of God, not only for me, but to share with the members of the congregation in which I serve. And the way I've handled that is always to go back to Him and said, Lord, I don't know what to say, but you tell me what you want me to tell your people, and He often does that. So most of the time, that's what I experience. And sometimes when that presses on me, I just wait on Him. And the more I wait and I listen, eventually He gives me a message, not only for myself, but for the people. So then I come in and share it.
Thank you, Pastor. And the next question I'll be having right here for you is, during these challenges which you've actually gone through, and I know during every challenges, everyone should actually have a way of handling them.
Yes.
And I just want to know how you handle these situations or challenges during your ministry.
Most of them is through prayers, because He's the only one I can go to give me answers, to give me a way out. The Bible says that He is the way. And so when I go to Him, and I encourage others to go to Him, He will always give you a way. That's the only way I know.
All right, thank you, Pastor. You've just motivated me, whereby that would be a way, if I have any situation, I'll go to Him in prayers. And during your ministry, I know there's something whereby that actually makes you go into this ministry, that motivates you? Whereby if you have something which you're actually going through, there's something that actually makes you go through that. And I would love to know your motivation in your ministry.
My motivation is very simple, and that is to have fellowship with Him when He comes. He said it in the Bible, in the Gospel of John, chapter 14, verse 1. He says, "Be careful for nothing. Don't worry, let not your mind be troubled. For in my Father's house there are so many mansions. And I'm going there to prepare a place for you, for me." To me, that was a promise that I was so happy to receive it. And so my view for the future is that I will fellowship with Jesus Christ and the big people of the Bible, like Moses and Peter and John. I will see them again. That is what motivates me to continue in this work that the Lord has put before me.
Thank you, Pastor. And the last question I'll probably have for you, Baba, I know my mom brought me in a good way, and she has a passage which she brought me up, and whenever I'm in trouble, I actually use that passage, and that will be Psalm 91. And I just want you to tell the public and people who actually come across this video what your favorite passage is. Maybe that will actually help someone, if not everyone, someone will actually take that passage and it will help them in life. And what is your favorite passage or chapter?
My favorite passage in the Bible is the Gospel of John, chapter 1, verse 12, where it says that if I believe in Him, He will give me the power. A person like me, to become His Father's son, in which case Jesus will be my big brother. And Jesus is a powerful, the Bible says He's a man of war, and that He goes from victory unto victory. So if I am His brother, then there's nothing I cannot do, because my big brother will always take care of him. And so my favorite scripture is Gospel of John chapter 1 verse 12. If you believe in me, then I will give you the power to become the Son of God.
All right, thank you, Pastor. I hope everyone who actually come across this video can actually take that, if not anything from the interview, at least that Bible portion, and it should help someone. And thank you, Pastor, for the interview. It was a really good interview with you. I hope I get to meet you again and we talk more.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.